All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video with Speak with Larry. My name is Larry James. My company is Speak with Larry, no spaces. And I'm titling this video, Is Online Learning Effective? Well, you probably already know the answer to that, right? Let me tell you this. First of all, the reason I'm creating these videos is I'm presenting the picture of the exact thing you'll be doing as you decide to join my system. Now, my system is only 90 days long. It's 30-day increments, 3 phases, phase 1, 2, and 3, right? Now, each phase takes you to another level of setting up the foundation of your online presence or online business, I like to say, because they say business, everyone's not designed to have a business. Well, maybe so, but everyone does have an online presence. Whether you want to take it to the next level and make it a business, that's up to you. But this is 2020, and in the year 2020, technology is not something you want to just kind of put on the back burner and leave for later. You want to constantly be gaining more knowledge and perspective about that. But I'm going to go into that a little bit later. But first, I want to just share with you some research I've done over the weekend about, excuse me, is online learning effective? It says online learning is certainly the more effective option for students, but it's also better for the environment. It has been found that online courses equate to an average of 90% less energy and 85% fewer CO2 emissions per student than traditional in-person classes. Online learning has been on the rise in recent years, and it's really not hard to see why. On the other hand, e-learning courses have become hugely popular by the simple virtue of being so much more convenient than traditional face-to-face courses. Students can fit them around their existing responsibilities and commitments and can engage with multimedia content and learning materials at whatever time is most convenient to them. Even better, they don't have to travel anywhere to study. They can simply log on in the virtual campus from the comfort of their own home or office. And there's a second reason why online learning has become so popular. It's cheaper. I'm going to share with you 3 reasons online learning is more effective. Number 1, students learn more than they do in traditional courses. IBM found that participants learn 5 times more material in online learning courses using multimedia content than in traditional face-to-face courses, because online courses give students full control over their own learning. Students are able to work at their own speed. Generally, students work faster than they would do otherwise and take in more information. They are able to move faster through areas of the course they feel comfortable with, but slower through those that they need a little more time on, which makes sense, right? And number 2, retention rates are higher with online courses. Many offline courses struggle to retain students throughout the length of the course. The Research Institute of America found that this is not the case with e-learning. Rather, online courses have increased students' retention rates from anything from 25 to 60%. And number 3, online learning requires less of time investment. Many students are put off enrolling in a face-to-face course due to the time investment that it would require. This generally involves the time to get back and forth to classes, plus the time spent waiting for tutors and other students. A Brandon Hall report on e-learning within the corporation found that this style of learning typically requires 40 to 60% less employee time than learning in a traditional classroom setting. Now, that's the answer to, is online learning effective? Yes, and it's not going away. Everything that you need to know, you can pretty much learn online today. It still requires you to do the work. That is the caveat. If you don't do the work, you don't get the results, which I believe is a good deal, right? Because If you're not willing to pay the cost, then you shouldn't be the boss, right? No, you should not. But the good thing about it is that you're able to make that decision and you're able to follow through and you're able to measure the growth that you're having based on the effort that you're putting into it, which is what my system, again, teaches you how to do in 90 days. Because one of the beautiful things about a 90-day process is that after 30 days, you'll know where you are. You'll know whether or not you're doing what you need to do to get to the second 30 days. And after the second 30 days, then you'll feel more empowered to continue on to the third one. Now, once you get to the third 90 days and you got 90 days under your belt, you should be very familiar with what you're doing, how you're doing it, and who your audience is, how you're reaching your audience and what effect that's having on those people. Because you're going to be creating an audience that doesn't exist for you right now. It doesn't. They don't know you. So by you creating videos or audios or writing blogs, you're going to be establishing a relationship with people, which is how this online system works. And as you're doing that, you're going to be sharing information that you know, that you are learning and are sharing as you learn it. And that's going to be helping the people that you're going to be talking to, because those people are interested in the topic that you come up with. Whatever that is for you, whatever it is that makes you want to be an expert, because at the end of the day, that's your goal, is to be an expert in this field that you chose. Can you do it in 90 days? Depends on you. Now, as you're acquiring this knowledge and putting in this work, this thing called life will be coming your way as well, right? Children, maybe a wife or a husband or whatever it is that, puts you on another path. Because as we go through this thing called life, a lot of times we can't just be one-dimensional. We have to multitask. We have to do other things in conjunction with, right? Which I don't really have a problem with, because what you're doing is you're increasing your skill level on something specific. And as you do that, then you increase your value in the marketplace of life, I like to call it. Because just think about it, if you're 20 years old and you have an associate's degree, and you get 22 and you have a bachelor's degree, and maybe 24 and you have a master's degree. See, each of those is increasing your value in the marketplace, costing you a lot of money, but it's increasing your value. But if you don't understand the business world, you're going to still rely on a job to facilitate all that you require, right? That's not what you want to do. 2020 going forward, you want your own new business, so that you can write your own ticket. You can make money when you want to make money, right? Because it's about having your piece of the pie, so to speak. So if you can do that based on what you love, how cool would that be, right? That'd be really great for you. But you have to identify what it is you like. And then I will show you how to create that and turn that into a thriving online business. Yeah, it's doable, very doable. It's not hard. It's not hard. Plus, it's a topic that you enjoy already. Let's say you like to talk about bowling. I don't know too much about bowling. I bowled before, but I know that there are things that I don't know about bowling. You might know that already and just want to create a curriculum where you can share that with people on videos or audio podcasts, or write it in a blog, because people access information in all different ways nowadays, right? Whatever mode or platform you enjoy most learning from is the one you'll consequently spend more time with, right? So that's the one I want you to decide you want to make your primary content first. Like me, I enjoy videos. So most of my videos all of my videos are created first. Then I transcribe that into a podcast, and then I transcribe that into a blog. You can do that, right? You don't have to write a blog, then create a podcast and create a video. No, you don't have to do all that nowadays. Technology has made it where you can just pay a fee and have that done. But I enjoy doing the process. So I have a audio podcast I do once a week on Monday. And I talk about a variety of topics, but it lets me get comfortable reaching that audience there, right? People who like to listen to as they're driving, or, you know, as they're working out, or whatever, you know, platform that they're using, or whatever they're doing while they're listening to that information. They're getting that information, and then they're getting to know who I am, right? And then they're getting to share that information with other people, which increases my viewership and adds more to the actual end result, right? Which is what you want as well. So I'm not going to keep you long on this video because I got a couple more I'm going to make today, but I wanted you to get an understanding about this. Plus, I'm working on keywords. Now, a keyword is something that you'll want to, if you don't know what that is, you'll want to have that in your description, and your title, and your tag as you're creating your content. Now, the title of this is Online Learning Effective. The keywords there would be online learning, right? Because when you're searching for something in Google or whatever platform you're searching it for, you're going to type in, is online learning effective? And the spiders are going to go around and find that exact title and show all the videos that are exactly titled that. And if you rank high, you can rank #1 on Google, which means when someone types that in, you're gonna always come up first, which means you'll have access to market your products or services faster, right? Which will generate more money. And that's what you want, right? Absolutely. And I'll share all that with you once you sign up for my course. Simply go to speakwithlarry.com or speakwithlarry.blog and fill out the information, and we will be talking soon. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next video.